Hey everyone, this is Mike with Accounting for Cycling. I got my new shoes from ReStart. This will be the second pair I've picked up from them. The last one were the Hyperion Max first gen. Those ones were, I think, in either great or like new condition. Something about light discoloration at something or another. You see them. And the only thing they were missing was the box. Look at that. So, if you use the box for anything, obviously you're not getting that. Got the style and size. They say grade B, which would be the great condition. Minor discoloration on outsoles, faint discoloration on insoles. Let's see. They've maybe been used outside once or twice. Who knows? On the top here and open these up. Sides look brand new. Inside the shoe, top and everything, all looks, it's still got a sparkle and shine to it. Just, the bottom, which, it's raining right now, so the second I walk outside, it's going to look worse than this. Even the white on the bottom here, it's still white. Very light. I don't know, maybe somebody ran the hallway or something. Even still have the silica gel pack in there. At least in the right one. And left one, it's got a knot on it still. That's fun. We'll undo that later. No silica gel. And kind of same thing with this one. Ever so slight creasing on the back here. Maybe was used once or twice. A little bit of usage indicators. But again, these would be my daily walking shoes. So that's not an issue whatsoever. Plus, instead of the regular retail price of $150, I got these for $100 with free shipping. So, and that works for me. Check out ReStart if you're looking for a new set of shoes. I'm not affiliated with them. I'm not being paid for my thoughts on that, but yeah, for my second set from there, I'll paste another brand new pair of shoes that looks near perfect for a huge hefty discount. Plus keeps sort of used shoes in circulation, gives them second life, and keeps them from going into the landfill. Gets you a nice good deal, especially on some of the higher end running shoes, the Hyperion Max series, and then also I think I've seen the Hyperion Elite on there once, and they got snatched up pretty fast. But yeah, especially if you're looking for some of the top-end shoes. Color choices, you got to be a little more patient on or less picky. I actually really like this color choice, so that's not an issue for me at all. But I did have to wait probably 2 weeks just to really kind of make the decision that I wanted to buy a pair, and then also find the ones I could in the color that I liked. Especially since they're going to be my daily walking and work shoes. They still have 10mm midsole drop. That's going to be this guy here from heel to toe. Nice mesh upper for breathability. Looks like it's got still sort of that two-part system, but less of that conjoined, molded together. I'm going to put tie-less laces on here that'll actually match this and the inner, so that'll probably work out a little nicer. But the laces are still nice, kind of flatter with a little bit of a ridge to them for grip. And you do have the option of doing the runner's loop too, since people do run in the Ghosts, even though these are like one of the best for walking. But I'm excited to test out the Ghost 17 and see how they work out. So I just took the laces off of the right shoe here, mostly because I'm going to put these Caterpie high vis. They've got these like reflective flecks in here, so when say a car's headlights hit them, they reflect. These ones do the same, but clearly not as well worn. These ones are just gold. These ones are they're just multicolored. These ones are never worn but red. Yeah, I'm going with these to match the bottom plus this part here. And usually a good way to tell if a shoe has been worn pretty well, because like the bottom sole of the shoe, like it'll show wear pretty easily, especially if you're running on like rocks or rough concrete. There's There's no like toe indentations. There's no pet hair aside from my dogs that you just heard. It's just clean. Then these little flecks here because most of this is recycled. Geez, thought I'd show that off. And then here's the inner build here. Looks nice stitching down in the base of the shoe. It's been about 2 months with the Ghost 17s. Yeah. These are from the Brooks ReStart. Yeah, it's dirt on them. I wear them every day. They're my daily commuters too. They still look great. They've held up well. There's scuffing there just from me basically kicking things with those. But even with that, they still held up really well. That's from Salt in Winter in Wisconsin. Man, as far as whatever was on the bottom, it had to have been like caulk or something because it's still there. It doesn't affect the wear and tear on the shoes at all. Doesn't affect the look unless you look strictly at the bottom. And at this point, I've done more to them, so well worth the discount. All right, so it's been a couple of months with the Brooks Ghost 17s, and again, these are from their ReStore. So first glance, yeah, I mean, they're a little bit dirty from the side here. Yeah, doesn't look too bad, but here you can see they've got some scuffs, some scrapes. It's March now, so you've got some salt staining from daily wear. These are my daily walking shoes. Got some more kind of scuffs, some breaks. This actually happened right away. I forget what I was even doing, but yeah, that's just kind of the outer mesh anyways. The rest of it actually holds up incredibly well. You can see even the tread here. I don't know exactly how many miles, but I walk, I don't know, close to 10,000 steps a day, minimum 5,000. And yeah, so that's like 2.5, 3 miles a day minimum, but closer to like 6-ish to 8. Just kind of walking around. Yeah. Let's see, it's still holding up pretty well. The cushion, the comfort, still incredibly comfortable. You can see dog hair in there from my dog. Over here, and ignore, gifts from other people's dogs. The heel area holds up incredibly well. They seem to have reinforced this over the 16s, making it so the rest of the bottom of the shoe really holds up incredibly well. Obviously, the front where your toes are going to hit, or the kind of ball of your foot hits, takes more of the beating, but this is a pretty normal wear pattern. And if we go back over here, this was actually, whatever it was, it's still there. It looks like a little piece of caulking, like silicone. It's still there. I've never really thought to remove it. Doesn't cause any issue. It doesn't do anything to the shoe. But it's the reason I got them almost half off. So, yeah, I would still, I don't know, my next pair, especially if I can find ones that I like in a color I like, are still probably going to come from the Brooks ReStore. It's now my third pair that I've bought from there, and I've been really happy with that. Yeah, I have no qualms about buying new. Usually if I buy new, I buy from the local running store, Performance Running Outfitters, which is just north of where I live. Mostly, they offer a veterans discount. They have a great rewards program. They run multiple group runs per week. They don't sponsor me, obviously. They're just the local running store, and they're good people. Plus, they offer gait analysis, which is good to check out. My final review of these is they're excellent. They're comfortable. I like them over the 16s. They seem to hold up a little bit better. The comfort overall, especially with the nitrogen-injected DNA Loft foam in the sole, I don't know. I feel like it's stiffer but more comfortable. Forms to your foot, reacts better in extreme cold, which is nice. Especially on those days when it was well below 0 degrees Fahrenheit. The mesh upper breathes well, but it retains enough heat when it's cold. Usually you're going to counter that with socks, but also, styling, it's nice. And they also have a variety of different colors too. Otherwise, that's kind of my thoughts about the Brooks Ghost 17, as well as the Brooks ReStart. Highly recommend both the shoes and checking out or going after some used shoes. They might be a little more used than this. These were great condition because of that's nothing at all. The rest of the shoes were perfect. Otherwise, my Hyperion Max ones, I believe, were like new, which was basically just they came without the box. These ones also came without a box. Reduces shipping costs. All of the physical damage on these is from me. And then either just walking around using them for different hikes on trails, wrestling around with this one. But yeah, so that's Ghost 17s. I'll have links down in the description below. There'll probably something will pop up somewhere throughout this video that'll prompt you to buy them from YouTube. Otherwise, I'll have some recommended videos here as well as a recommended playlist. Subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to like. I guess you can hype videos now too, so please do that too. If not on this video, on one of the others. I'll have the link for Brooks ReStart down below, and then also I'll have my affiliate links to Amazon and then also Backcountry down below. The affiliate links I do earn a small commission on if you make a qualifying purchase. Brooks ReStart, that just, you do a little something to help keep shoes in circulation. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day, and keep your feet happy.